The generic number of a circle is 6. 6 is also the number of multiplication. This can be seen from the equation 1 plus phi equals phi squared, where phi has a value of 1.618 and is commonly known as the golden proportion. The ratio of phi comes from a pentagon, a regular 5-sided figure. Therefore, phi is related to the number 5. Therefore, 1 plus phi equals phi squared is similar to 1 plus 5 equals 6. Therefore, 6 is related to phi squared and is therefore also connected to the area of a square, or multiplication in general. Multiplication is signified by a cross, as area is found in the simplest case by lengths of lines that cross over at right angles. It is for this reason that archetypal stories are created using the cross in a square. The cross in a square is symbolic of a circle and a square, the geometry of knowledge. The function of the circle is the resolution of conflict. In the Manchurian Candidate, it is Major Ben Marco, played by Denzel Washington, who fills this role. This story highlights the psychology of the dominance of mother. In archetypal stories, mother, as opposite to knowledge, is in conflict with knowledge, and hence will try to destroy knowledge. She is therefore the devourer of knowledge, but she is not in a position to undo knowledge on her own. She needs the 17th card to do this for her, as the 16th card, knowledge, is one different from the 17th card. The 17th card therefore has the power to undo or negate the 16th card, to eliminate knowledge. This is the power of politics and the military machine, which is why Eleanor Prentice Shaw maneuvers her son Raymond into politics. The circle, diameter, and the right angle complement our understanding of the squared circle. It shows us why the sides of the squares symbolize opposites and negation, because negation undoes opposites at the circumference. That is why mother needs the military to undo knowledge of the false attack. Mother also needs the spoken word to achieve the brainwashing. Raymond's political ticket is based on his fake warrior exploits in Iraq, where he was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. So the scene is set for the collaboration between mother, politics, and the military. The destruction of knowledge in this movie revolves around the brainwashing of Raymond and the entire platoon of soldiers who were involved in a fake attack by Iraqis in Kuwait. The purpose of brainwashing these soldiers was to create the false image of Raymond as a war hero, as a ticket to becoming elected to the White House. Manchurian Global is in possession of brainwashing techniques. They also have their fingers in the military pie. So Manchurian Global, together with Eleanor Prentice Shaw, concoct this brainwashing scheme to get Raymond elected on the vice president ticket to the White House. The soldiers involved in the brainwashing experience, supervised by the American military, are all mind-controlled using the spoken word. This corresponds to the 17th letter of the alphabet, P, which means mouth, speech, spoken word. This letter is a symbol of political and military control. It is Eleanor Prentice Shaw who speaks the mind control code to both Raymond and Major Ben Marco at critical junctions in the movie. In one scene, she accesses Raymond's mind using his name, Raymond Prentice Shaw, and orders him to kill Senator Tom Jordan. In carrying out these orders, he also kills Jocelyn, who tries to interfere with his prime directive of killing Tom Jordan. This is symbolic of Mother's domination through Raymond over the Virgin principle, which Jocelyn represents. The success of Mother's plans requires the elimination of the Virgin, according to the archetypal square pattern. Ben Marco, as symbolic of the circle, ties the threads of the story together. He is a military captain in the Desert Storm conflict. He tries to piece together what happened in Iraq, as he and the soldiers are plagued by bad memories and dreams of the attack in Kuwait. As he starts putting the picture together, he tries to convince Raymond of the truth of what really happened, that there was no attack. It was a setup to get him elected as vice president, as a pawn of Manchurian Global. But Mother's hold on Raymond is too strong, and he succumbs almost completely to her domination. A key feature of this movie are two numbers that appear above the doorways that the presidential candidates Arthur and Shaw walk through after casting their votes. The door is symbolic of Mother, as the Empress Tarot card represents the letter Daleth, which means door. The two numbers are 90 and 373. They in essence sum up the whole archetypal story in the Manchurian Candidate. On the Tree of Life, Daleth sits between numbers 2 and 3. As locations on the earth, 2 has its epicenter in Jerusalem and 3 has its epicenter in Moscow. We are dealing with the Empress, Mother, and the knowledge archetypes. The Empress is based in London, while knowledge is centered at Babylon in Iraq. The distance from Babylon to London is 2580 miles, which is 37.3 degrees of arc. Always remember that one of the functions of the Tree of Life is to convert miles to degrees of arc. The angle formed at Moscow, symbolic of number 3, by London, symbolic of Dalet, and Jerusalem is 90 degrees, the other number above the door. The two numbers, 90 and 373, are sufficient to paint for us the complete picture of the way that the Knowledge Empress archetypal pair are unified on the sphere of the earth. According to the archetypal square pattern, it is the Knowledge Virgin pair that is real and undoes the Mother Tower of Destruction pair. So, although the domination of Mother through the help of the military is what the Manchurian Candidate is all about, if you look at the square, it is the Knowledge Virgin pair that is real and must therefore triumph over the Mother, Raymond, and Manchurian Global pair. This is how the movie ends, with Major Ben Marco killing both Mother and Raymond, the would-be future presidential stooge of Manchurian Global, with a single well-aimed sniper's bullet. Raymond, for a brief moment, sees through the manipulation and directs Ben Marco to kill him and Mother to thwart Manchurian Global's plans. This act indicates the unreality of the Mother military Manchurian Global coalition and the reality of the Virgin Knowledge pair.